4 ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಅವರು ಪ್ರಿಪರೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಲೇಬೇಕು. ಫಿಸಿಕ್ಸ್, ಕೆಮಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿ, ಬಾಟ್ನಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಝುವಾಲಜಿ.
If you can learn more, you can remember more. If you remember more, you can do more. I mean, you can perform more.
So comparatively, biology ಅಂದ್ರೆ easy ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ.
Yes,
which
yes.
is wrong
Yes,
perception.
sir. It is wrong perception. See, until unless we are, thorough with the subject, I cannot say it is easy for me. So, sir, phyla and examples, it is becoming difficult for us to remember. So, why are you by-hearting them? Why are you, what I mean to say, trying to enchant them? No, don't do that.
ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ಮಾಡುವಂಥ ಕಾಮನ್ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್ಸ್ ಏನು?
In the teaching also, if I explain a concept beyond NCERT level, they are not ready to
Accept
take
it.
this.
Oh. That is a wrong approach.
Yes, of course, definitely. Because they are upcoming doctors.
Yeah.
See,
more knowledge means,
yes,
more skill, in more ability. So ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರೆ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಗೌರೀಶ್ ಅಕ್ಕಿ ಸ್ಟುಡಿಯೋದ ವಿಶೇಷ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಗುರುಕೂಲ್ ನಿಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ಆತ್ಮೀಯ ಸ್ವಾಗತ. ನಾನು ಗೌರೀಶ್ ಅಕ್ಕಿ. ಗುರುಕೂಲ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ನೀಟ್ ಅನ್ನೋ ಮಹಾಪರೀಕ್ಷೆ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ. ಇದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ ಕೂಡ 2 ಎಪಿಸೋಡ್ಗಳನ್ನ ನೀವು ನೀಟ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಮಾಹಿತಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರುವಂಥದ್ದನ್ನು ನೋಡಿರಬಹುದು. ನೋಡಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ನೋಡಿ. ACS ಅನ್ನೋ ನೀಟ್ ಅಕಾಡೆಮಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರುವಂಥ 4 ಜನ ಅನುಭವಿ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ಗಳು ಬಂದು ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದರ ಲಿಂಕ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಷನಲ್ಲಿದೆ, ನೀವು ನೋಡಿ. ಇವತ್ತು ನಮ್ಮೊಂದಿಗೆ ACS ನೀಟ್ ಅಕಾಡೆಮಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಝುವಾಲಜಿ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ಆಗಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರುವಂಥ, ಝುವಾಲಜಿನ ಟೀಚ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರುವಂಥ ಕ್ರಾಂತಿ ಕಿರಣ್ ಕುಮಾರ್ ನಮ್ಮೊಂದಿಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಬನ್ನಿ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸೋಣ. ಕ್ರಾಂತಿ ಕಿರಣ್ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ.
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಸರ್.
ಸೊ ಈಗ ನೀಟ್ಗೆ ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಸಾವಿರಾರು ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು, ಲಕ್ಷಾಂತರ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ಪ್ರಿಪ್ರೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರ್ತಾರೆ. 4 ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಅವರು ಪ್ರಿಪ್ರೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಲೇಬೇಕು. ಫಿಸಿಕ್ಸ್, ಕೆಮಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿ, ಬಾಟ್ನಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಝುವಾಲಜಿ. ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಸೊ ಝುವಾಲಜಿ ಬಂದರೆ ನೀವು ಸುಮಾರು ಎಷ್ಟು ವರ್ಷ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ ಸರ್ ನಿಮಗೆ?
ಸರ್ 17 ಇಯರ್ಸ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಸರ್.
17 ವರ್ಷ ಝುವಾಲಜಿ ಟೀಚ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ನೀವು. ಸರ್, ನನ್ನ ಮೊದಲನೇ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಏನಂದರೆ, ಈಗ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು 4 ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ನ ಕ್ರ್ಯಾಕ್ ಮಾಡಲೇಬೇಕು, ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೇಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಹೀಗಾಗಿ ಈಗ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ ನಾವು ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಏನು ಮಾತಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಹೇಗೆ ಓದಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ಹೆಂಗೆ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಆದರೆ ನನ್ನ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಏನಂದರೆ, ಹೇಗೆ ಕಲಿಸ್ಬೇಕು ಸರ್ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಿಗೆ ನೀಟನ್ನು ಕ್ರ್ಯಾಕ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ? ಯಾವ ಮೆಥಡಾಲಜಿನ ಟೀಚ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು?
ಎಸ್ ಸರ್, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆಬ್ವಿಯಸ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಎ ಗುಡ್ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ ಸರ್. ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಕೇಸಸ್ ಏನಂದರೆ, ಹೆಂಗೆ ಪ್ರಿಪರೇಷನ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. I mean, we do think about the preparation.
Correct.
But actually, in conducting this subject to the students is also a very important aspect, sir. Because this is the reason why students are searching for the good organizations,
correct,
reputed colleges, reputed NEET academies. So it is going to be a very important role. So here, how the teaching is going on. So how this zoology has to be taught. So most of the cases we do think, you see, experienced faculty ಇದೆ ಅಂದರೆ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಈ ಥರ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೆ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಟ್ರೆಂಡ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಬಿನ್ ಗೋನ್ ಸರ್. ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾಟರ್, ಬಟ್ ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಹೌ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಟೀಚಿಂಗ್ ಶುಡ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಬಿ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್.
Yes, correct.
So in this regard, I need to tell you one thing, sir. Biology, that too zoology and botany together, it is going to be with a lot of knowledge and conceptual understanding, with a very little scope for the application oriented questions in the NEET examination. So eitherly, how the students have to prepare. Preparation is okay, but how it has to be first of all transferred to the student.
Yes, knowledge.
In this regard, yes sir, in this regard, generally we say biology, if you read and understand more, you can learn more. If you can learn more, you can remember more. If you remember more, you can do more. You can perform more.
Yes.
If you perform more, you can score more. This is obviously a kind of cascade, sir. So in this, teaching is going to be the pivotal in this.
Okay.
So in this, teaching is pivotal when I say, so how the teacher must be, how the teaching is going on. See, teaching must be in a kind of interactive manner, sir.
Okay.
Because students, when they become familiar to the subject, right, they can understand, they can remember. So based on that, they can perform. So here, interactive sessions must be.
Okay.
So students must also be included in this teaching part.
I understand.
First thing. Second important thing is, it should not be something like, you see, I'm dumping this knowledge
on the students,
right? On the students, or else in their, I'm conducting this knowledge in their brains. No, it's not the way. Actually, dumping will never work. It is going to pile up, and piling up the knowledge is not going to work, sir. How far they are understanding this? For this, we need to simplify the subject. in their into their terminology or into their level. So for this sake, we have a lot of resources like as from the flow charts, from the conceptual maps, from these flow charts, diagrams, whatever, to the possible extent, try to simplify this and inculcate this in their minds. So first, if they are able to understand this, they can remember more. And if they remember more, definitely they can perform things.
Understood. Okay.
This is not happening, I don't say, but in majority of the cases, NCRT. So see, just transferring this paragraphs or else line by line teaching is going on in majority of the organizations. This is the reason why students who are doing their PU, in the first attempt itself, they are not able to crack the NEET. Majority of the students, say not even 10 to 15% of the students directly they are cracking the NEET in the first attempt itself.
Okay.
So for actually the reason behind this is, see, we are inculcating this kind of teaching strategies, illa andre preparation strategies. So what is teaching strategy? Line by line, enchanting the subject. And preparation is also going on in the same way. So rote learning will never help the student to remember this for very long time.
Okay.
Say, if I remember your name, just by your name, so I do remember for few hours,
Yes.
or else few days. And after that, again, when you come
forget.
across me, it is going to be a question for me. So the same thing is happening with the biology. So first of all, they need to come out of this, what I mean to say, a rote learning or else enchanting the subject. This should be controlled to the possible extent. And they need to search for the ways how they can remember the content. So becoming familiar. Familiarity increases when you learn more about the subject.
I understand. So you have to imbibe the subject. You should not try to remember just,
Yes, sir.
ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಕ್ಲಾಸಲ್ಲಿ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಇಯರ್ಗಳನ್ನ ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಕೆಲವರು ಹೇಳಿದೆ. ಆಲ್ಮಾ ಮೀಡಿಯಾ ಸ್ಕೂಲಲ್ಲಿ ಸರ್ ಇಸ್ವಿಗಳನ್ನ ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಕೆಲವರು ಹೇಳಿದಾಗ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದೆ, ನೀವು ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಇಸ್ವಿನ ಬರೀ ಆ ಒಂದು ಇಸ್ವಿನ ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯನೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ನೀವು ಆ ಕ್ರೊನಾಲಜಿಕಲ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ನೀವು ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದರೆ, ಈ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಹಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿ ನೀವು ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದರೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇಸ್ವಿಗಳು ನೆನಪಿರ್ತವೆ.
Yes, sir.
ಸೊ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು imbibe, that should become yours. The subject should be there in
You need to own it.
Yes,
sir.
ಸೊ ಇದು ಒಂದಾಯಿತು ಸರ್. ಎರಡನೇದು ಅಂದರೆ ನೀವು ಹೆಂಗೆ ಟೀಚ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಿ. ಈಗ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ವ್ಯೂಯಿಂದ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಕೇಳ್ತೀನಿ, ಹೆಂಗೆ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅವರು?
ಸರ್, ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಅಂದರೆ
examination preparation basically.
Preparation, yes sir. For the NEET examination, obviously from the biology, they'll get some 100 questions in which they have to solve 90 questions. So 50% of the paper, highest to weightage. Say subject seems to be very easy. And in this way, say preparation, everybody feels like, I can manage biology. This is the first wrong assumption they do develop.
Okay. So comparatively, biology andre easy an ankonbidtare.
Yes.
Which is wrong perception.
Yes, sir. It is wrong perception. See, until unless we are, thorough with the subject, I cannot say it is easy for me. Yes. So same thing happens with the majority of the students. So that they are not able to, manage the subject. Manage the subject till the NEET examination. Say in the first week, in the weekend test or else in the cumulative test, they are doing well. Coming to these grand test or else in the final examination, sir, I made a mistake, sir, a silly mistake. So mistake is mistake. So that mistake is happening because of not having a proper order in allocating, aligning this knowledge. So this is happening. So here, students should avoid some of the things while preparing.
Okay. What are
thing
those?
is rote learning, first of all. So rote learning refers to, they should not feel like, if I by heart this paragraph, I can crack a question. So that is not the thing.
Rote learning means by hearting?
By hearting, sir.
Okay.
Rote learning, enchanting the subject. So it is not something like I said this so that you do that. No. See, when you reason it, when you analyze the subject, then you can remember more. Right. See here in the zoology, I do say, there are number of phyla in the animal kingdom classification. So, sir, phyla and examples, it is becoming difficult for us to remember. So, why are you by hearting them? Why are you, trying to enchant them? No, don't do that. Reason it. Sponges, if I mention. Sponges refers to body is having pores. Right. Where these animals? See, some animals, 3 or 4 examples have been given in the NCERT textbook. They'll by heart these 3. And we have many sources to browse these particular diagrams or particular animals. Say how their form is, how they are appearing. So if you are going a little deep into this, definitely you'll not confuse in this.
Yes.
So majority of the students are doing this kind of mistakes. So by hearting things they have to avoid. Second important thing is they have to prepare short notes.
Okay.
Not every time. See, when first time when they are doing, obviously the lecturer used to give a short notes how to understand that concepts. So never look into the subject as the paragraphs. Look into the subject as a concept. So every paragraph in the NCERT textbook explains a concept, that or else a knowledge bit. So that has to be aligned in a proper order. That is not happening with the majority of the students. Every time when you ask, see, start preparing biology, they'll keep on doing the same thing. They'll keep on reading the same page, same paragraph, same sentence. So this is a time consuming and time killing process. A short notes has to be prepared whenever they just wanted to go through in brief, so they can make use of it. It saves a lot of time for them. Right, and along with that, practicing flowcharts or else tables or else diagrams. So these kind of things, mind maps, these kind of concept maps, whatever you say. So these will help them to remember the content for a long period of time.
I understand.
That will help them to remember the content, so that when they are, see, as they are classified the knowledge or the understanding part that they have studied in this way. I mean to say, for example, if I say a flow chart has been formed, they are classifying the information. That will be remembered for a lot of time. So that in the examination point of view, when they come across this question, they'll not confuse first of all. When a subject is not clear, confusion is the result.
Yes, yes.
So this is happening with many of them.
ಯಾವ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ಗೆ ಬೇಕಾದರೂ ಇದನ್ನು ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಬಟ್ ಬಯಾಲಜಿಗೆ ಅಥವಾ ಝುವಾಲಜಿಗೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಆಗುವಂಥ ಒಂದಷ್ಟು ವಿಚಾರಗಳನ್ನ ಕ್ರಾಂತಿ ಕಿರಣ್ ಕುಮಾರ್ ಅವರು ಹೇಳಿದರು. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದಷ್ಟು ವಿಚಾರಗಳು ತುಂಬ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ನನಗನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, ಈಗ ನೀವು ಯಾವುದೇ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟನ್ನು ನೀವು ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿಯರ್ ಆಗದೆ ನೀವು ಬೈಹ್ಯಾಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋದರೆ ಅದು ಯಾವುದೇ ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕೂ ಒಲಿಯಲ್ಲ, ಮತ್ತು ನಿಮಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಿನೇಷನ್ ಮುಂಚೆನೇ ನೀವು ಮರೆಯುವಂಥ ಸಾಧ್ಯತೆ ಇದೆ. ಹೀಗಾಗಿ ಓನಿಂಗ್ ದ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ನೋದಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ ತುಂಬ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಿ.
ಎಸ್ ಸರ್.
ಸೊ ನಾವು ನೀಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಿನೇಷನ್ ಪ್ರಿಪರೇಷನ್ ದೃಷ್ಟಿಯಿಂದ ಝುವಾಲಜಿನ ಹೇಗೆ ಒಲಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು ಅನ್ನೋದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡೋದು, ಝುವಾಲಜಿನ ಹೇಗೆ ನಾವು ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ. ಈಗ ಝುವಾಲಜಿ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ, ಪ್ರಿಪ್ರೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ಮಾಡುವಂಥ ಕಾಮನ್ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್ಸ್ ಏನು?
ಹೌದು ಸರ್, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಸರ್. ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್ಸ್, definitely mistakes, and these mistakes results in negative marks in the NEET examination.
Okay.
So that every mistake has to be considered as very serious.
ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್. ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೇನೆಂದರೆ, ಒಂದು ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್ ಆದರೆ ಆ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ನಿಮಗೆ ಅದರದ್ದು ರೋಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಉಳಿಯಲ್ಲ, ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಕೂಡ ಆಗಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕನ್ನು ಭಾಳ ಸೀರಿಯಸ್ ಆಗಿ ತಗೋಬೇಕು.
ಹೌದು ಸರ್, ರೈಟ್. And here the basic mistakes that they do commit in the NEET examination preparation is, one is, as I said, by hearting the content. So from first page to the last page, and there are many lecturers even encouraging this kind of approaches. So from first page to the last page, even I cannot, I mean, as I am teaching the zoology subject, first page to last page, line by line, every term, I too can even not able to remember.
Yes.
It's not possible even. Right. Maybe it is possible with some of the students, but majority of the students, how they have to look into the subject. See, actually they need to come out of this particular practice, like, I need to stop by hearting things, first thing. And second important thing, try to learn as much as possible, because every time blindly we are following, like you see, NCERT content is enough. No, it is not happening in all the cases. In this 2024 question paper, we got some two questions, two different questions, and these two questions have gone beyond NCERT level.
Okay.
So in that case, they are giving a kind of very clear indication that in the future, based on this NCERT reference, I can extend my question to to any level.
ಸೊ ಕೇವಲ NCERT ಮೇಲೆ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ ಆಗಬೇಡಿ, ಅದನ್ನು ಮಾತ್ರ ಅನ್ಕೋಬೇಡಿ, ಅದು ಹೊರತುಪಡಿಸಿ ಕೂಡ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಗಳು ಬರ್ಬೋದು.
Yes, majority of the questions are from NCERT, but by the same time, students who are aspiring 100 by 100%, in this particular case, they need to learn something more. And you see, there is a resistance in the students even while they are preparing, say, if the content related to, in the teaching part also, I do experience this. In the teaching also, if I explain a concept beyond NCERT level, they are not ready to
Accept
take
it.
this.
Oh. That is a wrong approach.
Yes, of course, definitely. Because they are upcoming doctors.
Yeah.
See,
more knowledge means,
yes,
more skill, in more ability. So,
see, upcoming doctors need to be thorough with all the aspects, not just related to this. And in future, you cannot say, this disease is out of my syllabus.
Yes.
So that approach is definitely is going to be wrong. So that has to be avoided. And very important thing is, some of the students, as these biological terms confuses them, they do ignore the subject. They don't follow the class. they don't practice anything, and simply, sir, they do say, sir, biology is difficult for me, I'm not able to handle, so I'll go for the engineering. So in that case I don't resist, but thing is, here approach is wrong. First of all, you're perceiving the subject in a different way. That's not the approach actually. So that ignorance have to be avoided. And one more important thing is, if a question is asked beyond NCERT level, they're questioning like, you see, sir, this is not there in the textbook, how can I solve this? So don't limit yourself. Think beyond box. I mean to say, try to hit ball always beyond the boundaries. Then it becomes 6, isn't it? So that kind of approach has to be developed in the young minds.
ಸರ್ ಬಟ್ ಈಗ ಬಿಯಾಂಡ್ NCERT ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನನ್ನ ಓದಬೇಕು, ಯಾವುದನ್ನ ರೆಫರ್ ಮಾಡಿ?
ಸರ್ ರಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಯಾವುದು ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್. ರಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಲೆಕ್ಚರರ್ ಔಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಹಿಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸ್, he do explain few things beyond NCERT level. So that has to be. It is not there in the textbook. It is not necessary even. But thing is, it is paving a path for your future knowledge. So in that case, acceptance is needed. When you that is what, when you learn more, you become familiar with the subject. When you are started loving the subject, obviously it results in marks.
Yes, that. So finally you will become a better doctor.
Yes, obviously, sir. Yeah. So for that approach, and of course it is my suggestion actually. It is not a mandatory, or it is not a rule to follow. But thing is, as I'm a lecturer, in this practical perspective, I do find these many queries, like you see, students used to oppose these kind of things. No, never be confining to that, because there is a scope for these questions which goes beyond NCERT level. So that cannot be say no for this.
ಸರ್ ನೀವು ತುಂಬ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಿ, ಝುವಾಲಜಿನ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಹೆಂಗೆ ಟೀಚ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಹೆಂಗೆ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಏನು ಅವಾಯ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋ ಮಾತನ್ನು ನೀವು ತುಂಬ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಿ. ಫೈನಲ್ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಏನಂತಂದರೆ, ಈಗ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ನೀವು ಇದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದಿರ್ತೀರಲ್ವಾ ನಿಮ್ಮ ACS ಅಕಾಡೆಮಿನಲ್ಲಿ.
ಹೌದು ಸರ್.
ಸೊ ನಿಮ್ಮ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ಹೇಗಿದೆ ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ?
ಸರ್, ACS Academy has been started. I mean, ACS PU college has been started some 12 years ago, sir. But last year result, if you ask, in the PU also we got a better result, good result. 650 plus students are there.
Okay, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ PU ನು ಇದೆ, NEET ಇದೆ?
Yes, actually as a NEET we have started in this academic year.
Okay.
And see, we 4 members, as we have seen in the previous episode, these 4 members we are actually earlier we worked as colleagues in the same colleges and different colleges, and with out of all this experience we have started this long-term coaching institute with the association of ACS PU college.
Okay.
Result, when you ask, see, last 2024 in the 2024 NEET examination, a student secured 700 out of 720 when I worked in the other college. So as we have started this year as the collaboration, so I'm not able to use that result at this moment.
Got it.
But I'm sure that we are potential enough to produce 720 by 720 even. But all we require is, you see, sir, idu hosadanta, a new organization, result ಏನು ಇಲ್ಲ. So this year shuru agide anta, ಈ ವರ್ಷ ಶುರು ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ. For all these queries I have one answer, sir. Sir, we are new as the organization, but we are not new to the
subject
project. Yes,
to the subject, nor to the teaching, because 17 ವರ್ಷ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ ನಿಮಗೆ, ಮತ್ತು ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಲೆಕ್ಚರ್ಗಳು 20 ವರ್ಷ 25 ವರ್ಷ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಇರುವಂಥವ್ರು ಅಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಹೀಗಾಗಿ ACS NEET ಅಕಾಡೆಮಿ ಒಂದು ತುಂಬ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಪ್ಲಾಟ್ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಕೊಡುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಅನ್ಕೋತೀನಿ.
And here in this context, sir, I need to mention one thing, sir. Being a part of ACS now, I can proudly say, see, students who believe in us and who used to take admission in this, and we do guarantee the seat, 100% seat guarantee program shuru agide sir ಇಲ್ಲಿ 17th ರಿಂದ ಶುರು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು, right? And definitely we can assure the medical seat, whoever believes in us and whoever is having trust in us, and I welcome all those students so from your platform, and if they are interested to join in our organization, definitely we can ensure that kind of care and concern about their careers, because now once they joined here, that is not their concern, that is going to be concern of the entire team.
Yes.
Behalf of ACS, I can promise one thing: whoever joins here by keeping the trust, definitely they will not be regret.
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ವೆರಿ ಮಚ್ ಸರ್. ಸೊ ಕ್ರಾಂತಿ ಕಿರಣ್ ಕುಮಾರ್ ಅವ್ರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ನಾವು ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ವಿಚಾರಗಳು ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ವಿಶೇಷವಾಗಿ ಝುವಾಲಜಿನ ಕ್ರ್ಯಾಕ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಹೇಗೆ, ಝುವಾಲಜಿನ ಒಲಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು ಹೇಗೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಅವರು ACS ನೀಟ್ ಅಕಾಡೆಮಿಯ ಫ್ಯಾಕಲ್ಟಿ ಲೆಕ್ಚರರ್ ಆಗಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ತುಂಬ ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ನಿಮಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆ ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ರೆ.
Thank you very much. Thank you all of you for this opportunity. And once again, thank GaurishAkki Studio for giving this opportunity. And behalf of ACS College, I once again, sir, I'm very thankful to you and for this time that we had here. And in future, definitely we do expect to have more and more time with you in order to share still more details about the NEET. And I just wanted to use this platform to reach the students, whoever is not clearly aware of NEET. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ವೆರಿ ಮಚ್ ಕ್ರಾಂತಿ ಕಿರಣ್ ಅವರೇ. ಸೊ ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರೆ, ಇದು ನೀಟ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಾವು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ. ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ ಭಾಳಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಅಂದರೆ ಲಕ್ಷಾಂತರ ಜನ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ಮೆಡಿಕಲ್ ಕನಸು ಕಾಣ್ತಾರೆ, ವೈದ್ಯರಾಗಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋ ಕನಸು ಕಾಣ್ತಾರೆ. ಆದರೆ ಎಲ್ಲರ ಕನಸು ನನಸಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಪ್ರಿಪ್ರೇಷನ್ ಸರಿಯಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಪ್ರಿಪ್ರೇಷನ್ ಯಾಕೆ ಸರಿಯಾಗಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೊಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಪ್ಲಾಟ್ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿರಲ್ಲ. ಹೀಗಾಗಿ ACS ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು ಅದ್ಭುತವಾದ ಅಕಾಡೆಮಿ, ಹೊಸ ಅಕಾಡೆಮಿ, ಆದರೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿರುವಂಥ ಸುಮಾರು 20 ವರ್ಷಗಳ ಕಾಲ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಲೆಕ್ಚರ್ಗಳು ಸೇರಿಕೊಂಡು ಶುರು ಮಾಡಿರುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ಅಕಾಡೆಮಿ. ನಿಮಗೆ ನೀಟನ್ನು ಕ್ರ್ಯಾಕ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋ ಆಸೆ ಇದ್ದರೆ ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಇವ್ರನ್ನೂ ಕೂಡ ನೀವು ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಅವರ ಫೋನ್ ನಂಬರು, ಡೀಟೇಲ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಷನಲ್ಲಿದೆ, ನಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಕೂಡ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಅಪ್ರೋಚ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಮತ್ತು ಸಕ್ಸೀಡ್ ಆಗಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಮುಗಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ನೋಡ್ತಾರೆ ಗೌರಿಶ್ ಅಕ್ಕಿ ಸ್ಟುಡಿಯೋ, ನೋಡ್ತಾರೆ ಗುರುಕುಲ್ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ. ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ.